What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stack. Welcome back if you have been here before. I'm NeonMushroom, and today we have some EDH Commander gameplay content for you. Today's is going to be a little bit different. You've heard us talk about changing up the editing style. You probably noticed a very strong difference in Calvin's editing style and my editing style. And the whole goal of switching some stuff up is going to be so we can work on every video together. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but you'll notice that this video is not voiceovered. We're slowly trying to transition into using the room sound when we do these gameplay videos. So keep that in mind, as we do not currently have all the hardware to make it to make it as high quality as we would like it. We're using a room mic. Eventually the goal is to have everyone lavaliered up, but definitely after watching this video, if you have any strong feelings, comments, or concerns, drop them down in the comments below and we will try to get to every single one of them. That said, that's all you guys should need to know before getting into the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at who is playing, what they're playing, the opening hands they've decided to keep, as well as our typical upkeep stuff.
As always, if you like this show or any of our other shows on YouTube, liking, sharing, and subscribing helps us out immensely. If you like our content and don't mind that extra mile, you can always support us over on Patreon, over at patreon.com/mtgthestack.
Just like you, Colt Butrick, I'm giving you a lazy patron shoutout because you came to play on Sunday, and if you're one of my personal friends, I'm going to put zero effort into your shoutouts. Not that I've put a ton of effort into the shoutouts before this one.
Comment down below any of your thoughts and feelings, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Alright, first up you've got Guy playing a brand new deck to the channel, but not quite a brand new deck to him. He's been trying to make this work for a long time. He's playing Darien, King of Kjeldor, and the way he's built this deck is he wants it to be a mono-white mid-range deck, and it's looking to go wide with its commander's static ability and recoup some of the life loss with cards like Soul's Attendant. One of my personal favorite ways he tries to close the game out is a combination of Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, and Karma. Guy's keeping a 7-card hand, including Grasp of Fate, Luminarch Ascension, Soul's Attendant, Grand Colosseum, Terramorphic Expanse, and 2 snow-covered plains. Next up there's me, and I'm playing my Ishkanah Grafwidow build. This is going to be a mid-range combo deck looking to win with its commander by generating infinite mana with either a Necrotic Ooze line or a Scapeshift line. The Scapeshift line is kind of complicated, but it involves Deserted Temple, Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, Cabal Coffers, and you do need a copy of Inventor's Fair, and you can go grab artifact lands to get it active because you gotta search for Rings of Bright Earth. If that doesn't make sense to anybody, go ahead and ask me in the comments. I'd be happy to explain it further. The deck also has 2 Plan B combos, which is the Witherbloom Apprentice and Chain of Smog combo, in addition to Protean Hulk lines. I'm also super lucky because I'm keeping a 7-card hand, and I'm keeping Fiend Artisan, that Chain of Smog we were just speaking about, Crop Rotation, Birds of Paradise, Cascading Cataracts, Nurturing Peatland, and a Wooded Foothills. Next up, we've got Calvin bringing back Zurgo Helmsmasher, and this is an older deck, so if anyone doesn't remember, this is a hybrid between a control deck and a beatdown deck. The game plan is to abuse Zurgo's indestructibility on your own turn, and pack the deck full of board wipes in order to keep your opponent's boards clear, and kill all of your opponents with commander damage. Calvin's opener contains 7 cards, including Luxury Suite, Ancient Tomb, Dockside Extortionist, Teferi's Protection, Shadow Spear, Boros Charm, and a Damnation. Last but certainly not least, we have Ajdin playing Ezuri, Renegade leader, and for anyone who's been playing EDH since EDH came out, you know that this is going to be an elf ball commander. The idea is to play as many elves as possible and use Ezuri to win the game by activating its activated ability and pumping your board, or even getting to one of your endgame haymakers like Craterhoof Behemoth. Ajdin unfortunately had to mulligan down to 6 cards, but it's a pretty good hand nonetheless. He's keeping Elvish Champion, Guardian Project, Droga Tree Speaker, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, 2 basic forests, and he bottoms a copy of Quarian Ranger. Alright, everyone ready? You know what that means. It's card game time.
It's card game time, actually.
It's actually not Tuesday either, it's Saturday.
I'm giving you the choice. I'm giving you the choice.
Sure.
I'm giving you the choice.
Whoa.
Alright, Calvin, pick.
It's going around the world.
1, 2, 3, flip.
Absolutely.
Big Brian's.
Big Brian's. Alright, we did that weird thing where we had to look at opening hands, meaning that guy, you are on the play with your bad deck. Go.
I am King of the Fjord. We will play Snow-Covered Plains, and then we will tap it and play Soul's Attendant and pass the turn.
That's the shittiest Russian accent I've ever heard.
Goes to the lynch.
Someone's mad at you, I'm not sure
some
who.
turnips.
Alright, we're going to play Nurturing Peatland, and then we're going to tap it for green, lose a life, and then, oh look, an actual playable turn 1 play. Pass.
Whee! Now consider a luxury suite, right? And I'd like to tap the Luxury Suite in order to play a Shadow Spear.
Ew.
Pass the turn.
Not impressed. Draw. I'm going to play a forest.
His is good.
And I'm going to...
Oh, his is real good.
Joraga 3-speaker.
Very nice. Are you done?
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. I'll play a Snow-Covered Plains. I will tap 2 and cast Luminarch Ascension.
That happens.
Oh,
Hey.
attack this guy.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn? Yeah. I will do a thing. I'm going to play a Woody Foot Hillies. And I'm going to fetch and shock preemptively going to 36. Editing trick. Alright, Overgrown Tomb comes into play. And then, you guessed it, it's taking 1 life. Guy's gonna gain 1 life. Did anyone guess what this card that's coming into play is?
Dark Confidence.
It's Fiend Artisan. Pass turn.
Oh.
Trigger. End step.
Uh-oh. Stop that. Hey, that's really good.
Hey!
You're up. Someone deal with that. One of them.
I'm gonna play this Ancient Tomb. Pass.
No, why do you keep gaining life?
Draw. Forest.
Forest.
We're gonna Digivolve.
Digivolve 2, the same card but with a +1/+1 charge counter on it.
It's gonna tap for 2 greens now.
Uh-oh.
2 greens.
Green beans.
Green beans in the ham. We're gonna use a green. Elvish Mystic. Then we're gonna use a green. Guy's gonna gain 4 life.
Ooh.
I get it.
Fuck guy.
Brr.
Fuck him.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. We're gonna tap 2. We're gonna play an Arcane Signet.
Yep.
And then we will play a Terramorphic Expanse and we'll pass.
Untap.
Wait!
Oh no.
I have to lose 2 life because this is an Ancient Tomb. But I am going to Abrade the Fiend Artisan.
Nice.
But I had the Chain of Smog.
Listen.
Oh.
Poopy.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Good job.
Draw. I fucking. I'm
You lost
coming.
it 2, right? Yeah.
I'm coming for your ass, bitch. But also, I low-key get it. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn, and I guess I'm just gonna pass. Mad.
Whee! Draw. I'm gonna play a Spectator Seating,
Happens.
and then pass.
Whoa. Psyched me out. Psyched me out.
Got him.
Draw. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, so fresh.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's another forest.
We're gonna tap this for 2 green.
Now he's hiding his forest, so we don't know.
And another greens. We're gonna use our greens. Play Elvish Champion. My elves have
Stop playing
+1/+1
creatures.
and forest swap.
Yeah. Hey,
And then we're gonna play a land. It's gonna be Nykthos.
he's hiding his forest.
It's gonna get activated, and we're gonna add 4 green. Four greens. Wow, that's a lot of greens. Wow.
Yeah, 2 cards in hand. Play 1.
Imperious Perfect.
Damn it.
Go.
At the end of your turn, I'll
I'll respond.
Oh.
Yikes.
I'll take that.
Yikes.
Yes.
Fuck your Terramorphic
Fuck
Expanse.
your
Here too.
Terramorphic-
Occasion.
Oh my god.
Also, pass your hand over here real quick so I can monitor what we're dealing with.
Dirty.
Chat, it's fine. We're fine. Turns out it's all white cards.
Trigger.
Yep. There you go, buddy. That's for you. You go ahead and go. I'm gonna put that over here.
Wow. That's fucked.
Very.
Got it.
I'll draw.
Laboratory.
I'll untap.
Yep.
We'll play a Plains.
Yeah.
So what does the Perfect do?
It gives all my elves +1/+1, and then I can tap it in a green to make enough.
Yo, I'm just gonna pass the turn.
End of turn. Good idea. I'm gonna attempt a crop rotation. Are you gonna unpage me, Calvin?
Do it.
No response.
This has happened. I'm gonna grab an Ancient Tomb. Untap.
Yep.
Draw. I want to do a Verbant Cabacomb. I'd like to go to combat. Oh, Kjeldor. 3. Alright, cool. Alright, well, here's the thing. Why did I play that as my land for turn? I had the 6 snow-covered plains. I'm just gonna do this, and if you guys have it, you know, you do. I'm gonna fetch. Cool, here's one. Can you hear me now? Good. Alright, now we're going to tap for 2. We'll leave 1 colorless floating. And then we will float a green. Alright, so we got 1 colorless floating, 1 green. We're using a black and a colorless that we made off of this to cast Diabolic Intent. And we're gonna sack Birds of Paradise. There you go. Let's find out. Basically, I'm just being disrespectful and hoping. Because my cards are all going on the table. Because I ain't scared. I don't have fear. Alright, use this. Other color, lose a life. Witherbloom Apprentice. Trigger. Yep. Chain of Smog, target myself.
That Chain of Smog resolves.
Do it again.
So Chain of Smog resolves, and Witherbloom Apprentice is going to drain us.
Yep.
All the way?
Beep, beep.
No response?
Beep, beep. Okay.
Do it again.
Cards in hand?
0.
Alright. On your copy.
Brr, you lose 2.
Beep, beep. I'm out of here.
I hate that.
The Calvin Traeger special. Okay, fine. How much life do you guys have?
I have 30.
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do this so much that I go to like arbitrary high life. Cool?
Yeah.
Like just so much life. Like editor, ignore this. In the corner that I'm at, there's a big number. It could just be like a gif of some like anime boobies. Anyway, I'm Hellbent. And then Calvin, why don't you phase the fuck back in after they phase the fuck out?
I had the win too, chat. We had the win, I think.
Calvin,
so
phase
close.
back in, man.
That was like a turn 4 win for a reason.
Here we go. I am going to play this Great Furnace.
God.
Because we're feeling cheeky.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Boo. Go home, Zurgo. You drunk.
Pass. Wait, no,
He
I
has
have
haste,
haste. I have
dude.
haste. Attack. What am I
All
doing?
that matters is I'm at 7 commander damage because my life is arbitrarily high.
Yeah.
Yep.
On tap, draw. Hey. Lose some of my arbitrary high amount of life and play Ishkanah the Grafwidow.
Yep.
Sorcery, land, creature, instant. That feels like good enough to me. These are actually 1/2 spiders with reach for what it's worth. But you know, we're gonna wait. Do we have 1/2s? We
No.
didn't make that token, did
No,
we?
it's a
We
weird
made
one.
2 ones, but not quite. That's not quite enough. And then you look tappy wappied. So here's 5, Calvin.
You got me.
And then, oh wait for it, pass.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play this Sacred Foundry tapped.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna equip the Shadow Spear.
Boo.
Okay.
Stinky.
I know. And then we are going to enter combat.
Yes.
And beep beep.
That thing has trample, right?
It might off the speed.
Now it does.
Yeah.
That's gross. So that's 9. That's 8.
Any effects?
No.
Okay. What about double strike?
Oh.
Nani?
Good.
Oh my what?
Did you? Where's my Noxious
Bye-bye.
revival? Where is it? Show me Noxious revival. Considering I work here, I definitely should have seen Teferi's protection coming, and I didn't, and I deserved what I got. Let's talk about how that game went, and I'm going to start by talking about Guy and Ajdin, as they were wiped out by me fairly early. Guy's playing his Darien deck, and he knows that this is a fairly underpowered strategy. He just really likes the commander. The idea is, he's got this mono white deck that really pays you for losing life you can make soldiers, and he's baked in a lot of synergies that let him recoup some of that lost life and kind of go wide. The deck, based on the way that it's built, takes a long time to get going, and this game did not take a long time. So even though he had the Soul's Attendant and he gained a whole bunch of life, that never wound up mattering because on turn 4, I went arbitrarily high. I was about to say the word infinite, and I know how most people feel about that word when talking about this game. That said, that wiped Guy out. Calvin was playing Ajdin, the other one, the 4th person, the 3rd person. Why am I assigning numbers to people? He was playing Ezuri, and the Ezuri deck is very fast. If you watched the live we just did last Sunday, you would have seen that the first game he played, Ajdin was able to win with Ezuri on like turn 3 or something with a combo. That's not what we saw today. He deployed some elves, he had some bodies. He was probably going to be able to win the game fairly quickly had the game gone another turn or 2, and that didn't happen because, we'll talk about me for a moment, I went for the Chain of Smog Witherbloom Apprentice combo, and for anyone who doesn't know exactly how it works, it's very simple. Witherbloom Apprentice simply says that anytime you cast or copy a spell, instant or sorcery, everyone loses a life, and I gain a life. And Chain of Smog says target player discards 2 cards, and then that player may copy the spell. Even though I discarded all my cards, I can continue to copy this spell ad nauseum targeting myself, and that'll keep triggering Witherbloom Apprentice, and I can just continue to do this to gain however much life I would like to have. Calvin's life total couldn't change because he had the Teferi's protection cast as I tried to go for it, and again, I should have seen that coming because it's very Calvin Traeger. I see you, Calvin. And that wiped out my other 2 opponents, but that left me 1v1ing Calvin's deck, which was Zurgo Helmsmasher, and I really did get what I deserved. You know, I was playing Ishkanah. I even played Ishkanah to try to defend, but it didn't wind up mattering because Zurgo had a Shadow Spear on it, which gave it trample, and then Calvin really just was able to pick up the pieces very quickly. He attacked me, I took it, he equipped Shadow Spear, attacked me again, I didn't block, and he Boros Charmed the Zurgo. I lost the game. It was brutal. Let me know what you guys think about these games that do not have voiceovers. I'm very interested to get your feedback. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold?